Let's go with a disheveled stalker who is fantastically pursuing a scientific breakthrough.
And that I literally just created a shittier John Wick.
Messy. I would describe the premise as messy.
I don't know. I'm just gonna let him do it. I'm a very free-form executive man. Conspiracy theorist who was born with a secret ability.
It's a real Hollywood movie.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Shelfside Plays, where this time we're playing $1 Million Script. I got my homies here. We got Rory, we got Kai, then we got Jack, and Steven. You guys want to say something cool about yourselves all at once simultaneously to distract the camera? Okay, cool. Alright, let's explain how this game works. So, basically I'm a movie exec, alright, and these guys are screenwriters. They're in two teams of two. I'm gonna be giving them these dumb prompts from these cards, alright, and then they're gonna say ideas, and I'm gonna be like, yes or no on dumb. That's the game.
This is Kai.
So,
Can you introduce him?
this is my good friend Thor.
It's actually Rory. He doesn't know my name. We're not good friends, as you can clearly see.
Daniel's kind of a risk-taking guy. He wants something explosive for the summer. And I think we might be the people to fit the bill for this one.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a lot of Quentin Tarantino, David Lynch, so I think I kind of know the general gist of how the movie making thing goes.
I'm just gonna be like, yo man, I'm just vibing, alright? So sometimes I vibe with this idea, other times I don't. I'm gonna be real with them. I'm just gonna let them know like, yo, your idea sucks, or yours is great. We're doing that one. I'm gonna be role-playing as one of these exec cards here. I'm gonna pick Rudy, because Rudy's awesome. Look at this guy. Like, he looks like he knows what's up, you know? So,
did I see anti-establishment messages on there?
here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what's gonna happen first, alright? I'm gonna draw one of these cards. I'm gonna start reading the stuff on it, and then we're gonna bring you in as it's happening, right? So, let's jump right in. So, market research. They sent over their latest data this morning. They want us to take a look at what kind of hero that they think that they can sell. So let's just start coming up with some hero ideas and we go from there. So let's flip over 3 of these hero creator cards. A wada bam, wada boom, and a wada bing. Our character was gonna be a workaholic who was born with a secret identity. Okay, now what type of person I want this guy to be? We're gonna make this guy a conspiracy theorist. So our character is a workaholic conspiracy theorist who was born with a secret ability. Right, name and gender, age and actor.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, but everyone loves Keanu Reeves for some reason because he's wholesome. We'll get a lot of sales from Reddit.
That's good. You don't like following, that's true.
Maybe when he had like a long beard or something.
Okay. That works well.
All right, lots of locks. Do you guys got a name and a gender?
Yes. We believe he should be. Wait, can we also do ethnicity or no?
Sure. Okay.
Okay, he should definitely be a white male whose name is Donovan Conrad.
All right, and then you guys, what's up for the age and actor?
Well, we're going with a 30-year-old grizzled Keanu Reeves because he's wholesome and Reddit loves him.
It's gonna be a good
You do
follow.
realize he's a conspiracy theorist, right?
This will make him significantly less wholesome.
Well, we're not typecasting him, so it's gonna be different.
All right, so apparently we got a workaholic conspiracy theorist, Keanu Reeves, who was born with a secret ability, and his name in the movie is going to be Donovan Conrad.
Donovan Conrad.
Donovan Conrad. Let's go.
His friends call him Donnie.
Now we got to make a villain. So let's see what happens there. We got a bada bing, a bada boom, and a bada bing. Here's what we're going to go with. So our villain for this story is going to be a superstitious internet celebrity who is hell-bent on acquiring supreme wealth.
Real quick, can we switch it around and not say hero and villain and rather say protagonist and antagonist? I feel like that would be, like, I don't know, be better for
I'm okay with that. So the antagonist of the movie is a superstitious internet celebrity who is hell-bent on acquiring supreme wealth. So, we're switching up. You guys now get to determine this antagonist's name and gender. And now you guys get to do age and actor. Go.
I think, to change it up, why does it have to be? And then if they choose.
real name.
Footage of Rudy reading the roll.
Wait, so what research?
We don't know the many actors or actresses. So.
Yeah.
Neither do I. It does not
Right one,
matter.
dude.
David Productions. What is our antagonist's name and gender?
So for the gender, we're going with female woman, and for her name, so she's from the internet, so she has to have like a username or something. So it's gonna be Black Kitty Betty, because she's superstitious, right?
Okay.
So Black Kitty, and then her name is Betty,
Let's have you guys write that.
because that's a
Where's the
very
marker?
common name.
We picked for the role. We picked the wonderful Viola Davis. She's going to be the age of 42 in the film.
So she's a 42-year-old superstitious internet celebrity who is hell-bent on acquiring supreme wealth.
You made Keanu Reeves 30.
I mean, she's kind of old for like an internet celebrity.
You know?
Exec, you can't allow this team to.
No, you can't.
Dude, I'm vibing with it, man. It's cool.
Yeah, you see gamer grandmas on Twitch all
Yeah,
the
we have
time.
30-year-old Keanu, and then now we have 42. I don't even remember his actual name, but... Haha! These are the characters we're doing for this movie, which I don't even know the name of.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. Let's define the villain's evil goal. Let's see what Betty's trying to do. Okay, so we really want to hate their guts. So let's have them commit some terrible act, just straight up in the movie. Just a couple minutes in, she's already doing catastrophic damage.
Catastrophic.
Yes. Alright, but they're specifically, this catastrophic damage is like not just, haha, I'm evil, I'm just doing bad things. It's specifically to screw over Donovan Conrad. So it's really bad, but also Donovan hates this.
There we go.
So you guys have 3 minutes to discuss your pitch on what this is going to be. So if you want to remind us what the question is going to be, here's number one. So bada boom, number one cards were for round one. Bada boom. Make sure your pitch is answering those 2 questions. Begin your brainstorming. You have 3 minutes.
Okay, so we gotta introduce the hero and everything.
Well, let's do the hero first.
Okay,
Then we
Just
get
cut
to
to
that.
Yeah, I guess reading the books really fast. He's a learned man.
He browses all social media.
Yeah,
This is the one that stands out.
he goes to her like 2014 like tweets, the ones that like no one reads, and he brings that up, and he's like, "Ha, you did it."
Okay, Team David.
You're still plotting.
Yeah,
Who cares? Just pitch.
What's up
Yo,
with that?
deliver your pitch. What is going on with the questions? Answer them.
Okay, in the seedy city of Detroit, Donovan Conrad resides in his kind of not so great apartment, and he has a secret ability, which is he can just read a lot really fast. He's a fast reader, and all of a sudden, all the water from Detroit's reservoir, wherever that may be, just disappears. And it turns out that Betty is actually taking all the water so she could basically just mass produce a bunch of bath water and sell it to everyone in the world. And
Where's your sound
so,
effects and shit?
Oh, so we're gonna cut to like the scene of her having like pipes flowing out of the dam or whatever water reservoir. Just hear all this like murgling going through in the water pipes in that little cut scene.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then like you see the like little fishes.
Oh, I thought
that
trying to make these sound effects as we're going.
yeah,
Oh, shoot.
the,
I'm not.
It begins off with like the camera panning through the pipes or something in the reservoir, ending up in her in a bathtub.
Massive bathtub.
Yeah. And then she's been, so no one knows why they think it's global warming, the reason why all the water's disappearing, but it's actually because Betty is hoarding all the water for herself. And only Donovan knows this because of his fast reading ability. He's able to go all the way back to her like really old tweets from like 2014 or something. And he's like, "Ha! You're responsible for this. You're the one taking all this water so you can turn it into bath water and make a crap ton of money to use it for, I don't know, getting a bigger house or something. For getting a suburban house in California."
Okay, so yeah, I can see what's going on. We got conspiracy theorist Donovan Conrad can read very fast. Of course, he's the one to delve into Betty's Twitter feed and figure out this nefarious plan.
Yes.
I am digging it. All right, team. I keep forgetting you guys' names. The green team. What's your pitch?
We're Lots of Locks production company.
Lots of Locks production. All right, pitch. Throw a pitch at me. What's going on? Rudy wants to know.
Our pitch is that Donovan Conrad, played by Keanu Reeves, is a night security guard who quits his job after discovering his secret power. He has a connection to a man who's in the government.
Overall, we're going for a tone that's kind of like a little darker, a little bit more suspenseful. So we're thinking score is kind of minimal, a lot of synth. We're gonna make it by Trent Reznor. And throughout the entirety of like, there's gonna be a lot of like, obviously they're internet personalities, right? So we're gonna have a lot of like sound effects, a lot of like typing, but you know, Donovan is like, he's an old school kind of guy. He likes that vibe, so he likes to use a typewriter.
Viola Davis is actually a vlogger named Betty who's all about mindfulness, and she ends up discovering Donovan's blog and book and ends up canceling him because she recognizes him from that parking garage where he constantly would try to sexually harass her. And he goes to her house with a bunch of live firearms and tries to murder her and kidnap her.
How is this guy a protagonist?
What the hell?
He's the protagonist. He's the main character of the story.
The protagonist.
Oh, you're going
But
for like
luck-
a Joker kind of vibe.
But luckily,
okay,
I'm about to
okay.
finish. But luckily, Betty is trained in a Krav Maga, and she disarms Conrad right there. And instead of shooting him in self-defense, she turns the other cheek and offers to take him up and be like, "We could be friends. Let's go to church together."
Embrace holistic health and community.
Yeah.
Here's my verdict, right? This is way more marketable. We're going with you guys for picking.
I'm not gonna lie, it was just because it was easier to follow. I at some point lost track of what Rory and Kai were doing. Yeah.
I knew all those years of watching Pulp Fiction, Kill Bill have all paid off. Even though my mom always used to say, "You're wasting your life, Steven. Do something productive." And I'm like, "No, Mom, I'm studying for my career." That'll show her.
You want to like get mediocre box office returns? You pick them. You'll break even.
You win the film festival in your prison cell. Is that what you want?
Do you want to win Sundance?
Yeah.
Or do you want to
to?
appeal to the Marvelites?
Huh?
I wanna.
Yeah, because you're not even a Marvel movie. You'll lose. You're gonna still trash the box office, fucking implode. You know what we're gonna be doing? We're gonna be running around winning award after award at film festivals.
You made
Robert
the right
Redford
choice.
is gonna
Don't
come
worry.
up and
Yeah.
kiss our hand and say, "That was the most beautiful movie I've ever seen since Crash."
In 20 years, people are gonna call our film a cult classic.
Forget Sundance. This is all just like
This is
we're
about
gonna go
box
after
office.
money now. We're selling out.
We're selling out hard. This is about box office numbers, baby. And we're gonna bust that box office open.
Wide open.
Oh, we gotta make a new character. We gotta give Donovan a sidekick. So we gotta create a sidekick real quick. We got one of these cards and we got two of these. All right, so Donovan's sidekick is gonna be a. So we're gonna do a similar thing. I'm gonna pass it back to you guys for name and gender. You guys, age and actor. Create this sidekick.
Probably around the same age he was in, how old would he? Probably like 50 or something, Spider-Man.
It's like a medium weight, like RPG type of thing, you know?
Willem Dafoe.
At 40?
Yeah, 40.
Willem Dafoe.
Think about, male, another like almost vampiric looking white man.
So, Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, and his name is Carl Morrison.
Okay.
Carl.
That's Carl with a K.
We're a half hour into the movie. Donovan meets his sidekick Carl, and they find out that there is a fix that can repair the catastrophic damage done by Betty. This fix could be like anything. It could be like an item, a person, some information to get, something like that. Whatever. You guys come up with the fix. But to get the fix, both Donovan and Carl have to go on Betty's turf. What is the fix that Donovan and Carl come up with? And then, what is the antagonist's turf? What's Betty's lair like? Start doing your brainstorming.
Or like this purple car.
Yeah.
Is that too obvious? Oh, like the house on the hill.
Yeah.
Betty.
Okay, what fix?
By just
How did the heroes
making it
What is it? He sees that Donovan is very sad or something.
No, like
just like
he's
run away.
Betty. It's like obsessive.
You guys, give me the pitch. What's going on? What's the fix?
Alright.
Where's the villain's turf?
So we got Carl, who's an ex-tier 3 sub of Betty. And you know what? He started making some advances, thought he could make it, and Betty's like, "No, you're weird. You're blocked. You're off of my site. You're not going to be a sub anymore."
Stalker backstory, I like it.
Yep. So while Donovan is like trash talking Betty on the forums, Carl sees him and he reads the post. He's like, "Yo, I vibe with you. Let's meet up." And so they meet up. They develop a bond because both of them turn out to be cat people.
Yeah, and then when they first meet, Carl extends his hand. He's like, "I'm Carl Rickton Morrison III," and then our hero Donovan Conrad's like, "I'm Donovan, but you can call me Donnie."
Yeah. And so they realize that in order to protect their lost water, they need to make an army of cat girls. Something that our stalker character has already been like in the works in. But you know what? There is the secret ingredient. So we have set the tone. There's a scene at night. He's staring in front of the computer, Rickton, and he goes, "My God, we need Betty's blood." And so they need Betty's blood.
There's a classic violin sting during that.
They need Betty's blood to finish the experiment, to create the army of Neko girls to save the water. So they make a plan to go to Betty's streamer house, dig underground because she's got a guard dog, and since they're cat people, they're afraid of dogs. And that's it.
Yeah.
All right, sick.
Oh, also for his reading, whenever Conrad, to emphasize his speed reading, we're gonna use gunshots.
Yeah.
So if he's going, when he's going through Twitter, it's like a machine gun, like. And then whenever he reads a book, he's so fast that he just looks at a page, he just glances at it, and he's done. So we're gonna use shotgun noises for when he's reading books. So just boom, 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 boom.
I like it. All right, you guys, what's up with the sidekick and hero doing the fix?
Our sidekick Carl is also quite an obsessive fan of our internet celebrity Betty, but he wants the best for Betty. Even though he's onto something suspicious that Betty is doing, and he also connects that Betty has something to do with the recent water shortage. But he doesn't want Betty to go to jail. He doesn't want her to stop making these videos. So he sees that, hey, there's another person online who's also looking into the activities of my favorite internet celebrity. I'm gonna go meet up with him. We may not necessarily share the same like for this wonderful person, but we need to meet up on how to fix this plan. And they started talking, and they realized, yes, Betty is clearly connected to the decline in water across town. And hey, our Carl friend here is also quite an intelligent man on his own. He has made some scientific experiments. So he decides that he wants to use his own prototype, a way to siphon the water from Betty's house, from the underground storage where she's keeping all of the water.
So there's like a montage where they're like creating the drill in order to drill into the hill that she lives on to get all the water, to siphon all the water out of it. So it's like you cool kind of 80s like montage where they're like putting things together and stuff to create this giant drill that they're gonna bring over to replace.
Yeah, and with that, they also need to figure out a way to ensure Betty doesn't know that it's actually them, because he still wants to be her fan. Betty just suddenly doesn't even know that her entire plan has gone into shambles. And that one day she'll just wake up and all her water is gone.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I'm gonna answer though. All right, you guys, I like cat girls. You know me as director. We need not just cat girls, but cat people. All right, we got Carl going like, hey, I'm a cat guy, I'm a real one. And then we got Donovan like, I'm a cat guy, you're a real one. Yo, we should team up. I like that interaction a lot. I'm also keeping the drill though. I think it's really stupid to have a drill go into a big like streamer house. Carl and Donovan, they're now entering Betty's turf to try to do said fix. But soon they are confronted with an unexpected challenge in which our heroes fail catastrophically. And so, Carl and Donovan are going to have to pay a crushing price for this failure. So remember though, we're only halfway through the movie, so audience still has to be thinking, oh no, oh, it's lost, oh. So, also by the way, apparently don't have Donovan actually encounter Betty yet, have Carl encounter Betty.
Oh, okay.
All right, start brainstorming. Still talking. You guys deliver again. You guys are on point with this stuff. All right. What's the pitch? All right. What's the unexpected challenge? What's the crushing price?
So they break into Betty's basement because it is a drill. They go underground.
Very smart, yes. To avoid said dog on the lawn, you stab.
Right. But it turns out, look, Betty has like basically a labyrinth at the bottom of the basement, and she's actually been testing uranium-238 isotopes on various like dogs in order to breed not only the best, like the man's best friend, but also like super guard dogs. So they're super cuddly, but they're also like, you know, they'll mess you up. And while they're running away, Donovan, he trips. And then the dogs get him. Like you have one limb in a mouth of each dog, and they're pulling.
That's not a position to
he's
be in.
trapped, and you know Carl's got no choice but to grab like a machete and just hack those limbs off. So he loses an arm, he loses a leg, and he's allergic to dogs, by the way. So he's gonna need some help, and. Carl doesn't have epinephrine. All he's got is this like really hardcore shot of like amphetamines. So he just like, he's like, you're gonna be super jacked. You're gonna be super jacked for 30 minutes, but you know what? You gotta get a cure after that, or you're gonna die.
Yeah. When they initially break into the basement, it's very suspenseful. We're gonna use a lot of theremins, like, and then like after the action scene of like him getting his arms chopped off, his leg chopped off. He gets amphetamine shot into his heart. It's gonna go into like a hardcore metal soundtrack of just.
Mick Gordon.
I like it.
Right. Chainsaws.
Yeah, chainsaws.
Yeah.
You're just going to town on these dogs. All right, I got it. Sick.
Yeah.
You guys, what is the unexpected challenge and the subsequent crushing defeat for our protagonists and sidekick?
So ours is a little bit more simple than that. So basically, not Donnie. So Carl, he's in charge of like using the drill, and so he's going in.
Ever the scientist?
Yeah, he's going in there, and then all of a sudden he ends up drilling into one of like, it's like a huge hollowed out like cave where she's storing all this water, right?
It's just a big cave.
And he. So he doesn't know that he's actually drilling from the top of the ceiling, so he ends up falling over into like a giant vat of water. And so at that point, like Donovan, who's like right behind him, witnesses all this shit happen, and then he has to like make a kind of like a decision onto who to save, the drill, so he can continue drilling into the labyrinth, or Carl. And because he's an asshole, he chooses the drill over Carl and lets them drown in the disgusting tub water.
So I think we can start the scene with like, you know, the drips of water, like ping, ping, like we're just viewing it, and then suddenly it's like bing, 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 bing. You hear the outside drilling coming in, and then Carl gets out, like he's trying to save himself as the drill is obviously gonna fall into the water. But then Donovan's like, you know, caught in the backseat. He doesn't know what to do, which is the right decision. And then it's just, I actually think it's complete silence as we just consider what's the right choice. Well, what should we be doing? Yeah, suspenseful. And then you just hear the, like some stupid country music as he just runs for the drill, completely ignores his friend that you made. Like,
Alright, here's my verdict on this. Alright, I like the genetic uranium nonsense way more, so we're immediately going with that. Alright, but, we are keeping the drill mess up or just comes in the ceiling, crashes into a pool, because I want that like scene where the dogs are like mauling, what's his face? Was it Donovan or Carl? I don't remember. Donovan. Except this happens when he's in the water. So like Carl has to like make that decision.
Water dogs.
They're making fish dogs.
Exactly. I was thinking
Fish dogs,
you're
okay.
trying to like genetic modification. We have like fish dog, shark dog nonsense. Alright, so that's where I'm going with this. Here's the next thing that's gonna happen. So now at their lowest point, the protagonist has a surprising realization. And this realization is gonna like change everything about what's going on. And this new insight is gonna give Donovan a crazy idea for how they can get their hands on the fix. What is that surprising realization that our protagonists encounter? And what is the crazy idea that it inspires? Important thing though, don't let them act on the plan yet. They just, you know, have epiphany and then, idea. So, start going and brainstorming. Now, our heroes are in dire straits. What is the epiphany and what's the crazy plan they come up with? Go.
So, Donovan, who right now just doesn't have any arms or legs, he's just a little nugget on the ground, has to be lifted by Carl, and they head over to like one of the outposts inside this like giant labyrinth. And very conveniently, there just happens to be an exposition dump's worth of just like information inside this outpost. And their actual plan is to get all these tubs of water. It's either in tubs because it's kind of like a convenient place to kind of put all of them in, and they're going to lift them with helicopters and pour the water over cities to just like strategically destroy whatever cities they want. No real reason whatsoever. They just want to just like screw everything up. But basically, how they're going to solve this situation is in this outpost, there's a shit ton of guns. So then basically Donovan's going to stick the guns in each one of his limbs, and Carl is going to grab him and throw him around, and he's going to act as like a machine gunner kind of thing, just spin around, boomerang, shooting everything, and they're going to shoot their way out of this. They're going to blow up Betty's house in some sort of chaotic fashion.
Boy, all right, you guys, what's the epiphany and then the idea that comes out?
All right, so they're running around, and he's getting dragged by Carl because obviously he can't move, right?
Yeah, Carl's yelling at him, Donnie, stay in there.
Donnie, stay with me! Don't you die on me, damn it!
You're a Conrad, damn it.
And so from around the corner suddenly sprints this dog-human hybrid, and he runs. He's about to jump and bite Donnie. But
then zoom,
yeah, out of fear and desperation, Donnie gives it a look, and then suddenly in midair, the dog-human hybrid's head just like a watermelon. So as it turns out, in this epiphany, Donnie has telekinetic powers. And so
that on top of his fast reading abilities, oh my god, he's just actually like the craziest empath ever. Oh my god.
The radiation has accelerated his reading abilities into now full-on telepathy.
Right. So Carl's like, I got an idea. With your telekinesis, we can move the water back, and we can fight Betty and get her blood.
Carl will be Moses, and Conrad will be his staff.
Yeah. So Donovan's just like this guy who's just like basically just backpack strapped on with no limbs.
So Donovan's pretty much just being used as a tool in both of her stories now.
And,
I'm giving it to them. Telekinesis is way cooler, man. I'm sorry. Like this is bam.
You know what would be actually a cool idea is if Carl straps Donovan onto himself like a backpack.
Yeah.
Isn't that what they established, or?
No, I'm just bringing the idea. Oh, like a gun. Oh, that's even better. Okay. I like that.
So Donnie's just like this, and like Carl's going boom, like that.
I like it.
Yeah.
I dig it. I can't think of a thing I want to keep from yours. That was trash.
Feels bad.
That's sad.
You'll get all of the weebs and furries like just there, dude. Come on, we got dog people, furries, cat girls, weebs. It's an easy sell. It's just also a dumb action movie. People love dumb action movies, right?
We lost some creative control in the middle of the movie. But I think we have some good ideas for how to wrap it up.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully everything comes... everything gets good in the end.
Conclusion.
If we win, I'm gonna not even have any enjoyment out of it. I'm just winning out of spite.
It's a soulless victory. We've compromised our ideals already.
Yeah. This is not the movie that lots of locks wanted to make. But damn it, we're gonna make it.
To the final round. How is this movie going to end? All right. So the last 10 minutes, acting on this crazy idea. All right. The terrified hero, I guess Donovan's very scared while this is happening because he's very much like, oh my god, I didn't know all of these powers, he's tripping out.
He also only has 30 minutes to live because he's overdosing on amphetamines.
Oh, dude, okay, yeah, so Donovan is very rationally terrified, or not right, reasonably terrified, as eventually, through all of our shenanigans, Donovan and Carl, they come face to face with Betty. And what happens is a life or death showdown. And it quickly becomes clear just how foolish these protagonists were to think they stood any chance at all. But wait, just as they are about to get crushed, they pull a brilliant winning move. They pull the reversal, and they annihilate Betty. Nobody sees this coming. Least of all, the protagonists themselves. It's a very heroic, uplifting thing that's just like, look how far they've come since the beginning of this movie. What does that life or death showdown look like? And what is that brilliant winning move that comes out of nowhere? Start brainstorming.
He's got water bending.
He's a waterbender, yeah. Being used by Carl as like a gun. Man, this is difficult. I can't think of a situation that will put our heroes in like any danger because Betty right now is just so
How strong enough to make the power.
I'm assuming I'm not responding because he's like losing blood and everything.
Okay. It's like a spectacular victory.
Time is
Yeah, he breaks it into.
clearly they're not right this time, unlike last time.
Alright.
Alright, you guys.
All right.
So, how does this Life or Death showdown look like? Alright, how do they pull
All
this
right.
brilliant thing off and win and end the movie?
So our heroes go into Betty's throne room and they see her sitting down. There's like a bunch of tubes that are connected to her back, and you can see that the water's going in her. And it turns out they realize horrifyingly, oh shit, she's putting her DNA in the bathwater, and she's a vampire, and she's gonna turn everyone else into vampires. Yeah. So they line up for like a psychic blast, right? But then suddenly they get hit by a psychic blast. Donovan gets like launched away, and without his limbs, he can't move, he can't do anything. He's helpless.
Carl!
He yells for Carl, but Carl's just standing there. He is not comatose, like catatonic, and she's like, sub to me, Carl. Sub to me. Be a tier 3 sub, give me money. And he's like,
Donate.
yes, queen, donate. So he walks over to Donovan. He just starts choking him. She's like, kill him, and you can be my sub again, Carl. Must donate to queen. He's like, Carl, don't do this.
You're my only friend!
You're my only friend! So he screams out, Donovan screams out, because he knows at this point, like, oh shit, I might have to kill him. So he lets loose a war cry, it just, all the emotion, boom, it sets off a side blast, but at the last moment he looks away and blasts open the roof, and the sunlight comes in and hits Betty and it kills her. And I know we're on time, but that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that we're on time. And
I want to know how this ends, keep going.
Yeah. So what's his name? Carl's like, Donovan, you freed me. You're my savior. And Donovan's like, of course, you're my only friend. And then he dies. And
30 minutes are up.
30 minutes are up. That's just 30 minutes. But then Carl's like, no, not like this. I can't let you die, 'cause you're my only friend too. So he walks over to Betty's dead body and sticks her with the syringe. He creates his Catgirl serum, and he injects Donovan with the serum, and Donovan sprouts little ears. And
Well then, that was quite the ending. What's your ending? What's going on here?
Okay, so we have our Carl and Donovan. They're using their newly found water bending abilities to fight against Betty.
Water bending.
With the telekinesis.
Yeah.
I mean, what else do you
yeah.
use in the cavern, dude?
That's a fair point, yeah.
He's like Mosesing his way through and everything.
Yeah. He's smashing all the henchmen, even like the genetic freaky cat, whatever the garbage you guys
Dogs. They're there for the cast.
Yes. And Betty's obviously very mad. Send in all the troops, send in the reinforcements. Everything we have, we gotta stop them. But
Tons of them just swarming in.
no matter what happens,
bark.
he's able to deal with
Through
all
the
like
walls,
water,
ceilings, and stuff.
just sends the water into those holes, just drowns out all the resistance. But the problem is, he has stubs. The blood is coming out. There's only so much he can do. He's running out of life here. So
Donovan's bleeding out.
the more Carl uses them, the less effect, less water is.
There's just blood like everywhere.
It's moving more like it's just splashing himself around. It's not doing as much effectively. So they finally approach Betty in the 1v1 or the 2v1 confrontation. There's everything's like a wasteland. There's the ruins of all the water everywhere, the dead bodies. But like our friends here have realized that this is it. There's really not much else they can do. And here Betty pulls out her final trump card. She shows she gets on her streamer webcam and says, "Welcome, internet. These are some of my favorite fans, and they are here to stop me from broadcasting further to you, to help me spread my entertainment across the world. Will you, valued followers, really allow these men to stop me from being your favorites? on Twitch TV.
So you're just summoning the simp army?
Yeah, it's just summoning the Sims, calling all Sims to come in. And
You guess they're that fast? Oh my god.
bro, there's already a stalker that's already at her doorstep.
How does everyone just... This is like an insane dox thing going on. Like, dude, everyone just knows where she is. Like,
Well, what could probably be previously said is that Carl probably doxed her or something like that. Just plot twist right at the last minute.
Okay.
So, you know, we come to the decision where we know that Donovan's gonna die no matter what. But Carl, you know, he's a simp. He wants to live, he wants to watch more videos, he wants to watch his idol continue to prosper and grow. But for any chance for their plan to succeed, they need to destroy everything. No remnants left, no water, no more tubs, no more backup plan for QAnon. They just have to wipe everything, including her. And so now the sidekick, the Carl, has to make the tragic decision. All right, Donovan, there's just one final act I need you to do. I need you to release all the water everywhere here, to just let it go uncontrolled throughout the cave, this labyrinth system. We're gonna flood everyone out. We're all gonna die together.
Gotta do it for those poor ducks that you lost. Gotta avenge them.
That's right. And so we have a tragic ending in mind. Yes, the hero has won, and he's managed to, hey, the water reservoir is back. It's just all in a different place. But unfortunately, many sacrifices had to be made, especially the important ones. That's where we end the scene. Just water. And the dead bodies floating.
I don't like the tragedy. I'm giving it to you guys. That was just amazing to like tie together how you just got that all to work. That was like insane. Especially because like I like the twist at the end because like, oh, the vampire stuff was all true actually. I just thought it was gonna be a dumb joke, but actually no, she really was tweeting about Twilight because she vibes with being a vampire because she is a vampire. So of course they're just gonna cave in the roof, let the sunlight hit her. Like that's genius. Oh my god.
God, this is so gonna be the best next big hit. Just you wait.
We're storytellers.
Total champs.
Winning feels good.
This was just heartbreaking. But there's one upside. The whole crux of the story was made because of us. They just supplemented it. That was it. So I think that's a win in my books.
Yeah, Daniel was on our side. He knew that our idea had a logical base, was rational, it made sense.
Yeah, the bathwater bit, gold. Yeah.
That was good. I did like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think our partnership does have a future. We don't need Daniel. We have other executives.
Yeah, exactly.
talk to.
David Productions has a future.
You're gonna see us. Our movies are gonna make it out there.
Mm-hmm. Pulp Fiction Part 2. I'm gonna be helming that.
Alright, wow, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Shelfside Plays $1 Million Script. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, go to YouTube stuff there.
Once again, we would.
What do we call this movie? This is insane. I didn't even think of the name yet.
The Angel Beaters?
No.
No, that's the original.
No, that's the original.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I want it to be, yeah, it's catastrophe spelled with a Q.
Yeah.
God. Oh my god.
Yes! Okay, that's what
Catastrophe, yeah.
Catastrophe with a Q. That's the movie. Oh my.
This video is only possible because of all of you beautiful patrons. So here we go. John S., you're a super guy.
There's a lot of them. You have to go really fast.
Manuel G., you're a G. Brian C., I see you. Clifford H., what up, homie? That H stands for hugs because I want to give you one. Aaron W., you got the win. Max B., you're the best. Boyra, you're my boy. Jeremy M., keep doing whatever you do. C., I'll see you later. Charlie P., cool. Quentin S., Sam S., Travis R., you guys are all right. Alvin Y., Vampshi K., I'm super sorry if I butchered your name. I'm a dumb white guy. Ryan D., awesome. Jennifer L., Brett M., MG., I hope that isn't Matt Gates. Peter Z., Spitter71, what you spinning, dude? Ryan J., Brad G., another G. Timo, cool. Dot, come on, guy. Or gal. Or non-binary pal. I don't know. Mark A., James N., Evan B. Good job, boys. Charles P. Jr., shout out to you. Shout out to Senior. Josh J., Baspar, Rado, Sophie, Reiner Z., Now I want to know what your last name is. 'Cause it's probably cool. Colin Allen, and last but not least, Hudson T. Actually, there's a few more.
Yeah, we got the Mad Lads, the big top dollar donors, the guys who are the Mad Lads, Lords of Cardboard.
Yeah, we got ZL, Jeff L. Cool. Tyler R. Amy.